In this video, we'll talk about a fun way to help motivate your teams using a special column on your Kanban board, the beer column. A traditional Kanban board has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You have some type of an intake or a to-do column. You have whatever work you do in the middle, and then you have the place that everyone's trying to get to, the done column. We'd like for stories to get to done as quickly as possible, and everybody wants us to accumulate as many things in done as we can. So one way to recognize your team's successes over time is to take advantage of the Kanban notion of a work in process limit in a fun way. Normally you'll apply a work in process limit to your columns in the middle to say only this number of items can be worked on. We need to finish one before we can start another one. In this case, we'll apply a WIP limit to the done column with a slightly different meaning. When we choose a work in process limit in done that reflects what we all agree as a team is a solid accomplishment that we're proud to have done, right? So if that's 20 stories or 30 stories or 10 stories, it really depends on the value of each story and the size of them and how quickly you're getting them done. But you should think about how those fit together for your team and a reasonable cadence for recognition. Once you've filled up the done column to its WIP limit, all the stories in the done column move to the next state. In our case, we've chosen to call it the beer column. And then the company takes the team out for a beer. Or let's say you want a root beer, or a pizza party, or you want to go bowling. Something that the team agrees is fun and a great way to recognize their success. One of my clients calls it the donut column. The point is not so much the reward, it's the recognition. Making sure that you have a regular cadence on which you can tell the teams that they've done a good job. So beer makes it fun, but you can choose any other kind of incentive that you think makes it fun. Just make sure that the team gets recognized and that you have a good time, and make sure that you celebrate their success.